We're here with Sarah Dumser, who is the coordinator for the Hope Park project, which is that new park that's going in next to the Lowe's YMCA in Mooresville. Thank you for coming on the show, Sarah.
Thank you for having me.
We're really excited about this park.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of what it looks like. It's going to be really well laid out and a really cool park, but could you just tell the viewers about what it is and what it's going to be when it's finished?
Okay. What we're doing is building this playground. It's a custom designed playground, and we are building it from scratch over these 5 days in March. And it will include a tot lot for little kids ages 2 to 5, and then an older kids area. And we'll have 2 picnic shelters. And the grand plan includes a memorial garden and, hopefully, dependent on funds, a water spray park.
That's great.
And hopefully some shade then for that water area.
Now, there's a theme for this park as well, as far as racing or...
Yes.
So explain that and how it all fits together.
Okay. The racing theme kind of goes back to the initial seed money for the project came from a grant from the Shearson Winter Circle, which is a local foundation in conjunction with the Hope at the Point Foundation. And the Shearson Winter Circle was formed actually in my father's memory when he passed away in 2004. And he was a Mooresville resident, and he was also an Indy race car owner. And his team won the Indy 500 in the 90s and 1990. And so the combination of honoring his memory and also just the nature of Race City, USA, it was a perfect fit.
I didn't realize it tied into your father, so okay.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
So it just worked out well to have a fun racing theme.
And how did you pick that location? That was...
Well, I've been looking for a place. We decided a playground would be a great way to use this foundation money, and so I've been looking for a few years for a place to do it. And really, we wanted to keep it, you know, very local, kind of on the west side of 77. There aren't any public playgrounds in this area, and so I've been talking with the town of Mooresville, and at the same time the town of Mooresville and the YMCA were in talks about that piece of land, and the YMCA is leasing that land to the town of Mooresville in exchange for a park. And then the town of Mooresville knew that I wanted to put this playground in, and so that's how the 3 of us came.
Wow, yeah, and it all just fit together.
Exactly.
Now, people who want to support this project, what are the options? I see you have a piece of fence there.
a picket. The entire playground will be surrounded by a picket fence, which is really nice for safety. There's one way in and one way out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's so important for a park with little kids especially.
For the kids. And so these pickets will be engraved with individual family business names. And so people can purchase a picket for $35 or $100 for a business, and that's one way. We're doing extensive fundraising, so they could buy a picket. We also have engraved bricks for the Memorial Garden part that people can purchase for $100. We also have components.
Right, we've got that. I've got your huge list here of...
Yes, yes, and that's everything that will make up the different pieces of the playground, and people can sponsor those components.
They have anything from shelters to benches, trees, telephones, tic-tac-toe, all the... Okay, each one has a fee or
Correct. Yep.
a donation.
Right, a suggested amount, and then people that purchase components will, or who just give donations, will all be recognized on a permanent donor board at the site.
Yeah, that's great. It's a nice way to be a permanent part of your community. Something visible like that.
Yes.
Now you have some big dates coming up too as well. You have a garden brick deadline February 1st.
For the Memorial Garden, like I just mentioned, we're offering these engraved bricks for $100, and that deadline is February 1st.
Okay, so that's passed, but I'm sorry, I've said that wrong. It's the picket deadline is February 19th.
Yes.
That's that one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then the build dates, if
the
people
build
want to
dates,
help out?
March 10th through 14th. It's just these 5 days. It's a Wednesday through a Sunday, and we work, the shifts are, we work from 8 until 8:30 at night. There are 3 shifts a day, and we need about 2,000 volunteers out
Wow.
there. No skills necessary.
How about age limits, though? Is there a minimum age? Like I know for Habitat houses, you have to be at least 16. Is there any kind of
Right.
restriction?
There are different age requirements. Who can be on the site? Who can certain ages the kids have to work with a parent. You know, if you're 18 and up, you can do pretty much anything. They divide you into skilled and unskilled depending on how comfortable you are with power tools.
Yeah.
And the YMCA is graciously providing child care for this entire build week, even during their off hours. They're providing child care for all of our volunteers. So that's nice.
Great.
Well, thank you so much for what you're doing. I mean, it's it's going to be a really wonderful thing for the community, especially since there isn't, you know, playground in that area.
Right. And it'll be accessed off of, how will you actually get to the park?
Well, right now they're building an additional small parking lot where the equipment is, but you can, you'll be able to park at the Lowe's YMCA and then just walk to it.
That's just
wonderful.
wonderful.
Right there.
Yeah.
Be a lot of happy kids after lunch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Sarah.
you.
We appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you. Thank you.